埋め合わせはここで出るから。
What is going on, fellow YouTubers? Shadow Gamer AX with another little top 10 for you guys today. And today what we're going to be discussing is the top 10 anime you should not watch with your family. Now, of course, if this is your first time watching one of my top 10s, I want to formally welcome you guys to my channel, and I hope if you guys find this really enjoyable, please be sure to hit the like button. And with that being said, well, let's get started. Sitting happily at number 10, we have Actually I Am. Now, this is an anime that most of you probably never heard of, but story follows as is. Now, correct me if I'm kind of wrong on the name, but Asahi Kurumi is a high school student that supposedly can't keep a secret. Finds his demeanor quickly changes when he spots his classmate Yoko Shirigami. Long story short, he finds out that his love interest is a vampire. Now, the more they spend time with each other, the more he's compelled to keep his secret, or keep her secret, in order to stay into the high school her enrolled. I think you'll find this very entertaining, and like I did. I honestly felt like it could have had season 2. I don't know if they're gonna make a season 2, but if they did, sign me up, baby. It's really good. It's very freaking good. That's all I gotta say about that. I don't want to get into too much in detail and into the plot for you guys, because I want you guys to check out each anime on this list if you guys have or have not. So, coming in at number 9, we have Kotaro-san, otherwise known as the troubled life of Miss Kotaro-san. So the main basis of this anime is I guess she was born a psychic, who can actually read minds. As a result of her power, she basically causes her tremendous grief. As a result of her parents divorcing, Kotaro quickly tries to push people away. You know, like, she doesn't want to talk to people. She doesn't want to be anywhere near them. I think it's her way of protecting who she cares about, or what she cares about. I know, like, if I had mind reading powers, I would probably feel the same way that Kotaro does. Like, jeez, that's got to be like a curse or something, man. But then all changes when she enters a high school. I think his name was Manabe. What was called Manabe-kun. Manabe-kun sees Kotaro's abilities as actually an interest, and somehow he views it as a gift, but he also thinks of it as a way to actually think of lewd thoughts, just to see her embarrassed face, which is kind of cute, might I say, in this show. Like, it's just got to be like a superpower, man. Come on, you got to think of all kinds of things to embarrass her. She's just freaking cute, man. Look at this face, man. Can't tell me that's not cute. Now, why Kotaro-san makes this list is very simple, and if you've watched the anime, you know why. Mainly Manabe-kun is just an awesome... Mainly Manabe-kun is one of the... You know, there's just so many scenes with Kotaro and Manabe where the scenes that they have together, specifically one scene where one of her friends tries to feed Manabe some cooking, and they all end up drunk. Shit. So, you probably know where I'm going with this now. But despite all of its sexuality things and scenes within the show, it does have a very strong impact in the message. Like, that's what's important to me as a anime viewer, is the message and the lesson that was actually learned. That's what people really don't get. They just watch a show and think on to make them think, oh, well, that's bad. No, you're a fucking idiot. Don't just judge it based on the contents. You gotta watch it all the way through to get the fucking message. And that's what a lot of people misunderstood and misinterpret with Rokuyubu and Keijo. Moving right along. But yeah, Kototo-san, give it a watch, man. If you haven't, what have you been doing? Number 8, we have going to be the Twin Tail. Do I really need to explain why this makes this list? Like, you have basically everything. You have guildy shits, guildies they call them, where they have certain attributes, and some of them are downright creepy, and some of them are downright disturbing. But nevertheless, it is quite enjoyable, and I definitely give it a watch. But, you know, it's somewhat like Kemper, where the main character turns into a girl when he transforms. But also, the only differences between Kemper and this show is it's like a superhero anime show. That's the main thing, you know. So, but you know what? You know what's even more disturbing than going to be the Twin Tails? I'll tell you. Charger Girls. God, I love this show. Okay. Which is why I didn't really explain what Gonna Be the Twin Tails is, because I'm pretty sure you've already watched this, but this is somewhat similar, but somewhat better. So Charger Girls, if you have not known about the plot, goes like this. Now I want to get into great detail, so from a planet called Life Core, which exists in parallel to the normal human world. Females known as in Japanese are called Judenchans, aka Charger Girls, are patrolling the human world in search of individuals who feel depressed or unlucky. Their jobs are to charge these people up with the help of electricity in order to improve their mental states while normally seeing by human eyes. So the main protagonist, as always, as follows, is Plug. She runs into a human that basically can see them. Like he can actually see her and hits him with the bat. Now this is where it gets good. Through on, guys, you'll probably know what I mean when you watch the very first episode, and I'm guarantee you're gonna get drawn into this like I was. There's so many jokes or dirty jokes hidden within this show that I really can't recommend this show and this anime nearly enough. It's really good. Go check it out, man. If you haven't watched it, I give it a watch. I recommend you watch this show too. It has a lot of funny jokes, and there's a lot of funny moments within it that will probably leave you laughing and dying on the floor, chuckling for about a week. Maybe 2. Number 6, guys. And you remember when I said about Kemper? Well, Kemper is number 6. Natsuru is a high school boy that goes to a certain high school, and he finds out that he gets a plushie from his interest, Sakura, which is probably his main crush in the series. Later finds out that he has transformed into a girl. Now, if I'm reading this, if I'm actually remembering this correctly, I think the whole point is the red and the blue have to fight against each other for a certain war that's going on in different planets and stuff. But I'm pretty sure you'll find that out at the end of the series. I think it really deserved a season 2. There was too many questions unanswered, but nevertheless, it is a good watch for you guys, and I would recommend it regardless of the ending or the OVAs. Now, if I had to, I can't say anything more because I'll probably get banned off of YouTube if I said any more about this show or any in great detail. So, number 5, Mocking Key. Mocking Key is one of the best shows I think I can recommend you. That features girls and a guy falling for each other. They're falling for one man and they're fighting over him, basically, in a nutshell. They have super powers that they have to be trained for. But I definitely give this a watch as well, guys. It's a really good show. Coming in at number 4, this is where we're getting into the nitty-gritty. My Girlfriend is a Show Bitch. God, I love this show. I freaking love this show. My Girlfriend is a Show Bitch. Kozuka is is the female protagonist and love interest of one of the male protagonists. I can't think of his name right now, and I don't want to try because, But, he falls in love with Kozuka, and finds out that she has a fetish for sex or something like that. So, you guys know where this is going. Now, what makes this show amazing and funny as hell is the misunderstandings that the situations that they do in this series. There's a lot of dirty jokes hidden within it, and there's a lot of there's a lot of misunderstandings, and there's a lot of, it just toys with your mind. When it toys with your mind, you're gonna think this or you're gonna think that, and that's what it makes fun of. It's really funny, guys. Give it a watch. Number 3, we have MM. Now, MM is a anime that is definitely worth your time. So Toro Sato is a masochist and goes to a high school with his male friend Tatsugichi. I'm bad with Japanese names. Please don't judge me, especially if I haven't seen the series in a while. Taro falls in love for the first time with a girl and wants to be cured of his masochism, so he can confess to his crush. Now, that's all I will say about this anime because I don't want to spoil the anime for you guys, for those of you that have not seen MM. I definitely recommend this anime. For the love of God, give it a watch, man. Number 2, Armed Girls of Mischiefism. Oh, God, I love this show. This show is to perfection. Fudo Nomura is a young man who was recently expelled from his old school as a result of a massive violent brawl. He wants a normal life, but the new school that he transfers to is a private Archie Symbiosis Academy, where the female students have been violently oppressing their male classmates out of misguiding persona. Ever since the school has become co-ed, the 5-member vigilante group called the Supreme Five Swords, led by Ren Onigawara, holds Nomura at a sword point. Well, it's a good show. I mean, I know it kind of sounds like it's like a sexist show, but good God, man, it's so freaking good that it just takes that concept and just fucking makes fun of it to the greater good, man. Bravo, my friends, you have done well. And finally, sitting at number 1 is A Boring World Where Concepts of Dirty Jokes Don't Exist. Holy shit, I love this show. It had a lot of things that did right with this show. It just held nothing back. This anime is definitely worth the watch, and this is why it's number 1 on my list. I really enjoyed this show to a great deal, and I hope you guys will give it a shot. Now, it may not be for everybody, but it's certainly a fun comedy kind of concept, which features a lot of fan service, if you guys are wondering. And that's about it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for this episode of Top 10s. If you guys want to, I know I did a little bit something different this week because I wanted to get into great detail in each and every one of the shows I featured on this list, because most people have not seen it or even heard of it. I just did the plot summaries for some of them that really deserve to be known. But with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in this week. As always, feel free to, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to smash that like button, turn on the bell notification, that way you'll never miss a video, and you'll be notified if I upload a video and when I upload a video. Comment down below if you think I missed a certain show, and if so, let me know which one it is in the comments down below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.